Well, welcome everybody. I'm starting just a few seconds early because I'm just checking on my reception, because I found out I'm not the only one that has a little problem keeping the Facebook connection strong enough. But isn't it great, our whole internet philosophy and how we can just keep moving forward because we have more technology. So I'm excited about that. So I already have some people on. Some of you are early birds too, so that's great. And as we're starting, I thought I wanted to share. At the first of the year, at the end of last year, I created a calendar with all of these amazing words that came out of my 7 mind shifts to Ignite Your Success book. And from that, I pulled those words and I created a calendar. And so what I'm sharing with you this morning, and that may be backwards to you, so I'm going to tell you what it says, but for April, it's possibilities. So I've chosen that word for our month for April, possibilities. And this is what it says: awaken to the light, an invitation of a new day. And by golly, I don't know about you, but my bed is right in the place, and I don't close my windows at night, and the sun comes right up at 7 a.m. now, or a little before 7, and wakes me up, which is great because I want to be here for you guys, and it energizes me. But that bright sunshine awakens me to a new day, and we have a whole 30 new days here in April, and we're already on to April 4th. But anyway, how exciting, and I wanted to share that with you as people were coming on. So April is possibilities. So I want you to be thinking about what's the possibilities for you this month. You know, another thing I was thinking about, for me, April is like our second January 1st. We can start over again. It's kind of like we have a new quarter in front of us. If you own a business or you're a working person, you know that this is the beginning of a new quarter. I know I was just talking to a few of my clients at the end of March, and they were closing books and getting things really lined up for the end of the first quarter. So here we are into a new quarter and a new fresh start and a new beginning with lots of possibilities. And I'm sure you achieved a lot of things in those first 3 months of the year, but now we have more opportunity. So that's what we're up to. So how do we connect with our possibilities? Some people say, well, you know, I'm not really sure what my possibilities are. And if you've been with us a few months, like when we first started, we talked about the dream board or the vision board. And their vision board is a huge help to help you know what your possibilities are. So go back and visit that again. And if you haven't done it yet, I encourage you, please, please, please do your vision board. It's so empowering. It makes such a difference. Lately, I've been doing some vision board workshops, and it's amazing. I love to see the lights come on when people see their completed project and get so excited about what really their true desires are, what they really want, not just what they do, but what they want. And it's so exciting for me. So how do we get this all going? This month, or actually a couple weeks ago, something came across my mind: shiny objects. And I really had wanted to address that. So I'm starting the month off with the shiny objects because I want to set us up to see the end of the year with our possibilities accomplished and achieved, and those kind of things that get your life excited. So what are shiny objects? And if I'd had opportunity, I would have bought a bottle of bubbles and a bubble, you know, the bubble stuff, and I would have blown bubbles for you. Because sometimes when we're on a project or we're on a mission, bubbles go floating by and they take your attention over here, and now you're caught up in something else. Isn't that pretty? And I know with my husband, when we're driving, he loves to watch diesel prices changing all the time along the road, and we don't even drive a car that needs diesel, but that fascinates him, and so he gets distracted, and I'm the terrible, you know, the backseat driver, say, watch the road, watch the road. But anyway, he gets distracted by the diesel prices. So what distracts you? What's your distraction? What's your bubbles that take you off course? And I want to help you get back onto course. And I want you to do that because you want it, not because I want it for you, but I want you to really connect with what you want and get excited about it. So what's grabbing your attention? I want you to think about that. And when I was young, I was a dancer. For 9 years, I was a dancer. And I was really young. I started really young. And I learned early on, because I did ballet, I did toe, point now they call it. So a lot of turning. And they taught us to focus on one thing, keep your eyes on it as you're pivoting, turning, and then snap your head and find that point again, and you won't get dizzy. You'll keep your course, you'll keep on balance. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to find a point that you can really see. What are you aiming for? What do you really want to achieve by the end of April? I'm not asking for the end of the year. Let's just do for the end of April. I'm so glad to see all of you on here. It's exciting to see you. So what do you want to achieve by the end of April? Write it down on a 3x5 card. Make it important to yourself. Put one by your bed and do like, I can't think of his name right now, but famous writer, Jack Canfield, there you go. And he puts it over his bed so he can wake up to the morning seeing what his goal is. If it works for Jack, I think it can work for us. So that's what I want you to do. So to keep you on course, I'm going to give you some tips. So take the opportunity, first of all, to eliminate the noise. What's the things that are distracting you? It would have been really easy for me to get up this morning and go check my emails. But I didn't want to get distracted because I'm focused on you this morning. And that was you are my bright light, not a shiny object that takes me off course. The emails could have taken me off course. But you're my bright light and you're what I'm focused on. And that's what was important to me. So I didn't do that. So we need to create a system. And you know, you all have systems. You all are able to create systems. Somebody told me not so long ago, I don't know how to create a system, or I'm not good at systems. And I said, do you brush your teeth every morning? Of course I do. Do you have a way of doing that? You don't even have to think about it. You just do it? Of course, because I've been doing it a long time. You know what? That's a system. And if you can brush your teeth in a routine manner, you can create a system. So I want you to know it's in you. Oh, good morning, Zamora. It's good to see you, and Tony and Ruben and all of you. Canada's here. Good for you. And what's interesting, throughout the day, I watch who comes and checks on our on this Facebook Live, and we get England in, we get Australia in. So it's really cool to see other countries popping in, because they're asleep right now, by the way. They're not awake yet. So what I want you to do is I want you to come up with a way or a strategy that will help you create this focus. And I'm going to just share with you a power hour. This works so well for me. And you can do it 3 times a week, 4 times a week. You can do it. I wouldn't do it every day. That gets overwhelming. But pick your target. Pick what's the thing that you want to achieve. And then break it into components. And then every day that you do this power hour, set the timer for 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. So you're going to do 1 hour. So have the list of what you're going to accomplish. Figure that out before you start. And are you going to contact people? Are you going to write thank you cards? Are you going to make some calls you need to make? Anything that's productive that will move you toward that final goal, that possibility, what you're trying to achieve. And so doing that, and over the years, I'll tell you, over the years of all my coaching and doing corporate training and doing one-on-one coaching, this works so well. Have an action plan, and then to do it, set some things in place like this power hour to get it done. Because you know I'm the get it done coach. So let's get it done. So you have to follow through. And you know, another power piece for you before I end is the other power piece is have somebody you're accountable to. That's why I love coaching, is because I get to be that accountability person. But it doesn't have to be a coach. It can be a mentor. It can be a friend that really will hold you to what you're committed to. So find somebody you're accountable to. When I do some health coaching, I know some people have goals to reach a certain weight by maybe a reunion, or maybe they're going to a wedding and they want to look a certain way for that wedding. So sometimes they're going to a party and there's going to be chocolate brownies there, their very favorite. And so they talk with me about it, and we plan a strategy to get them through those brownies that are their favorites and keep their eye on the goal of what they really want to achieve, what's really deep in their heart. So it's just having somebody to talk to that can keep you on course. So that's what I wanted to leave with you. Go to the blog, you guys. We have another blog. The blog that is called The Landmark for Success. And the landmark happens to be focus. And there's whole bunch of other tools. I didn't share what's on here today. I gave you other things, so you have to go to the blog. It's really, how do you get step by step? How do you eat the frog 1 bite at a time, or the elephant? How do you do that? So you have to have step by step and have something to focus on, little chunks, to get you where you want to go. So I'm excited for your week this week. Thank you for joining in. Remember, I would love to hear what your possibilities are. So you can go on here and leave comments sharing what I love you guys too, and share what you want to do by the end of April, and I will keep you focused on it. Or you can always email me at claudia@claudiacooley.com and just put possibilities in the subject line, and then put for me. Tell me what your possibility is, what you're shooting for, because let's make it a reality. Let's make it more than a possibility. Let's make it real for you by the end of April. So I'm so excited for your week. So good to see you guys. I love all your comments, and please share this with other people so we have more people coming on board from all over the world. Let's bring them in from more countries. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.